convicted of the charges of failure to protect war materials that were read to him before the General Court Martial in Machindia today. The court chairman, Lieutenant General Andrew Guti, informed Kayihura that he faces 3 counts, which include 2 of failure to protect war materials and 1 of aiding and keeping illegal repatriation of Rwandans. Kayihura told the court properly that he did understand the charges, but he denied all of them, and he returns to court on August 28th for hearing of his bail application, and on September 4th for further mention of his case. Tonight we are joined by Ellison Karuhanga, one of the lawyers of the General. Welcome to NTV.
Thank you very much, and greetings to the viewers.
Yeah. Let's start at the point of, appreciating that finally your client has been presented in court. What's your reaction to that? 72 days being in detention.
We are very... it's very interesting that finally General Kale has been presented before the General Court Martial and charged. It's also very interesting to see the charges that have been preferred against General Kale. Many people have spread a lot of propaganda regarding what General Kale is going to be charged with. Some had accused him of murder and all manner of dramatic things. 72 days of detention, 1 interview, 3 counts. So that's really what we have so far, and of course the General insists that the allegations against him are false. I don't want to discuss the thrust of what he's being accused of, because I do not want to be accused of mobilizing public opinion in respect of a matter that is before a quasi-judicial organ. And so we're very limited in what we can say, but we have seen the charges. General Kale has denied the charges, and we are ready to battle them.
Okay. All right. So the charge sheet, of course, has been read, 3 counts. Excuse me. There were expectations, like you said, and anticipations. Is this a sigh of relief so far?
Well, this is a welcome development in that finally he is being accorded some form of charge, some form of allegation against him, that he will have the opportunity to review and to, at the appropriate point, respond to. Certainly, it's not it can't be a relief, so to speak, but it is. It's an interesting development. General Kale has throughout this period maintained a very disciplined posture. He has, as you are aware, not filed any applications to challenge his illegal detention. He has waited patiently for an opportunity to have a day in court. He has been a serving general of the UPDF. He began his career in UPDF as a private, was promoted to a general, has never been charged even with an administrative sanction throughout his career in the military. And so he is where he is, his first time to face charges at the point of being a general of the UPDF. So to that extent, General Kale is confident, he's sure of his innocence, his resolve is not broken, his spirit is not wavering, and he remains, of course, a committed and disciplined and active serving officer of the UPDF.
Yeah. I know this, of course, we have, limited, we are limited about what we can talk about, but let's conclude with understanding what next for you as lawyers and, of course, for him as a general.
General Kale will review all the legal options available to him, and will certainly be employing them in his defense. But just so that we are clear, we cannot discuss the full extent of our options, because this is a matter that has been presented to a tribunal. We are really limited in what we can and can't discuss. But what I can say without fear of contradiction is that he will certainly be applying all manner of defenses that are available to him in accordance with the law. General Kale is a general of the UPDF. That means that he could not have reached the great conquests of office without facing various different conflicts in office. He has permanently been at the forefront of conflict. He was in Luwero, he was in Congo, he was in Sudan, he was at the forefront of the Uganda police force. In his time, he has seen difficult days. In his time, he has seen problematic days. In his time, he has been at the forefront of making a number of decisions that are required to be made on the spot. Those decisions made the military promote him all the way from private to general. He is resolved. That spirit of a general is very much alive in Kale Kayihura, and he is able, willing and ready to face his allegations and to face his accusers head on. He maintains his innocence. He denies those charges. Beyond that, we can't discuss the particulars, but that's another thing. I think I think we can't discuss the particulars, but that is that. He has never been accused before. It's his first accusation, and he is very ready and very willing to defend himself, and he is sure that he will be vindicated. If I may just point out, you remember that at the beginning, at the time that General Kale was arrested, people had said they were going to put 19 charges on him. They had accused him of killing Assistant Inspector General of Police Andre Felix Kawesi. They had accused him of all manner of things. Even before his first day in trial, if they had said 19 charges were to be slapped on him, before he was charged, he seems to have already defeated 16. So Kale is doing well. His fighting spirit lives on.
All right, thank you very much, Ellison Karuhanga, for joining us tonight and giving us that little but detailed info. We are limited for now, but of course we will keep you updated, and just like we told you, the general will be back in court, so be sure to catch all the details here on NTV.
Sure.
All right, let's move on. The Director of Public Prosecutions has ordered the police to